Dark blazer, white shirt, red or blue patterned tie. This is the unchanging uniform of one of Washington's most respected insiders, and the Justice Department's pick to lead the investigation into Russia's interference in the 2016 election. The choice of Robert Mueller for special counsel has been met with unusual universal praise from both sides of the aisle.
I think he's a person of great integrity.
He'll be above politics.
You will not push him around.
Completely unimpeachable in all respects.
He will investigate the matter and follow the facts wherever they may lead.
From decorated war hero to crusading prosecutor to unyielding FBI director, this is how Robert Mueller came to be considered the least biased man in America. Robert Swan Mueller III grew up in Philadelphia and attended high school at the prestigious St. Paul's School. There, he captained the lacrosse, soccer, and hockey teams. Mueller attended Princeton, where he majored in politics before receiving a master's from NYU. The death of a former Princeton lacrosse teammate in Vietnam drove Mueller to join the Marine Corps. In Vietnam, he commanded a rifle platoon, receiving a number of decorations, including the Purple Heart.
It wasn't the Army or the Navy, he was a Marine. The toughest, most hardcore of the armed forces.
That's Greg Farrell.
I'm a reporter for legal affairs and regulatory issues at Bloomberg.
After getting his law degree from the University of Virginia, Mueller rose quickly through the ranks as a federal prosecutor. As chief of the Justice Department's criminal division, Mueller oversaw several high-profile cases, including Panama dictator Manuel Noriega, mafia boss John Gotti, and the Lockerbie bombing. Mueller had a quick stint in private practice, but it wasn't for him.
He quit his job as a very highly paid, white-shoe law firm partner to prosecute homicide cases in the nation's capital. That's the dedication that you could see there.
In 2001, President Bush appointed Mueller to FBI director.
He is a bit of a taskmaster. He wanted to upgrade the quality of the office, and he did. It wasn't pleasant for everyone who was there, but it was something that needed to be done.
The FBI changed markedly under his leadership. Exactly 1 week after starting in 2001, the September 11th attacks happened.
A lot of people viewed him as being a very steady hand after the 9/11 attacks.
That's Chris Strom, Bloomberg national security reporter.
Reshaping the FBI to become a counterterrorism agency and also building up cybersecurity.
And at the end of Mueller's 10-year tenure, President Obama moved for a special 2-year extension. Both times Mueller was nominated to run the FBI, he was unanimously approved by Congress. It was not all smooth sailing, though. Mueller's principles were put to a significant test in 2004 over President Bush's warrantless surveillance program secretly launched after September 11th.
The secret surveillance program needed to be reauthorized by the Attorney General, who at that time was John Ashcroft. And Ashcroft was sick in the hospital.
On the night of March 10th, 2004, several high-profile White House officials were on their way to pressure Ashcroft to sign papers extending the program when Ashcroft's wife intervened. She reached out to Deputy Attorney General James Comey.
I hung up, called Director Mueller, and told him what was happening. He said, "I'll meet you at the hospital right now."
In a showdown at George Washington Hospital,
Mueller and Comey stood side by side to prevent officials from the Bush administration from trying to force Ashcroft to reauthorize the program while laying in his hospital bed.
Threatening to resign, Mueller and Comey were able to get the program altered.
The secret program most likely wouldn't have come out of the shadows if Mueller and Comey didn't take a stand against it.
Mueller's long-standing relationship with Comey has led to questions about whether he can remain impartial in his current investigation.
It's clear from his almost 40 years of public service that Mueller is dedicated to the job. You'd have to be pretty much a dead-ender to not believe Bob Mueller.
And while investigating allegations of collusion between Trump and Russia may be his toughest case yet,
I can't think of anybody who would be better than Mueller to do the investigation. He's had a history of standing up to power. He's had a history of standing up to presidents.
It's one of the most important jobs of his life. Once again, he's answering a call to duty